Hello, I'm Ray Roberts from River Road Presbyterian Church, and I'm here with another sermon recap. This last week, we looked at worship, and what we said is that people are always in search of excellence. People are wired to worship, and they search for things that amaze them and blow them away, and they may search for it in art or in nature, but we're looking for things that leave us slack-jawed and full of awe. Worship is a human thing. And in worshiping God, we find our true human purpose, for we focus in worship on the excellence of God. We also said that worship is an anti-idolatry campaign. That is, it helps us to see that God alone is worthy of our worship. And this puts every other thing that is excellent and good in perspective, so that we don't worship either a nation or families or anything else in our lives that might take the place of God. And this gives our lives balance. And then we looked at the story of Paul and Silas in Philippi and how they had helped save a servant girl from demonic possession, and how this led her owners to charge that they were teaching bad religion, and how the magistrates had them beaten with iron rods, which were very hard rods that had very sharp edges to them, and split open their backs. And then they're put in stocks where they are likely to cramp. And what we said is that around midnight, Paul and Silas began to worship. And in worshiping, they saw a new perspective on the situation in which they were. They focused on the excellence of God, and they focused on God's love. And in doing so, they realized that God rules the world, not the magistrates. They realized that God loved them despite all that had been through. And so they were able to sing God's praises, and they found the perspective for their lives. This is why worship is important. And we hope you join us next week at River Road Presbyterian Church at 9 and 11 o'clock, where we will be looking at mission.